On the way down screaming, "Whoa!" Before we have this time, then we'll be alright.
Hey guys, oSgtKickAss here, and welcome to my Week 14 Premier League predictions. This is going to be coming out very close to the actual first game of the weekend. Sorry about that. But this is the only time I've had to do it, and it is literally the game start in a few hours. So hopefully it will be out for the first game. I'm sorry if it's not, but hopefully it will be. Right, so first game, there is only 4 games on Tuesday, which is, they all start at, well, 2 of them are 2:45 and 8 kickoff, and 2 are 8 o'clock kickoffs. But there's not really any big games. I mean, it's midweek, you don't really expect huge games, do you? So, yeah, let's get into them. First off, Brighton Crystal Palace. I've said about these two teams last few weeks, neither are particularly extravagant. Brighton are doing 9th, which is really good for them. I did not expect that. So they are doing very good this season. And Crystal Palace is shit, aren't they? Bottom of the table. What is wrong with Crystal Palace this season? Just because of how good both teams are doing in the league this season, I can't see Crystal Palace winning. I think Brighton are going to absolutely piss this game, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 Brighton and Hove Albion win. Right, Leicester vs Spurs next game, and this is only the only big-ish game on at all this week. Well, midweek, and both teams are fairly decent. Leicester 12th this season, not the best. Tottenham are currently 5th after losing to Arsenal, and that dropped them down a bit. But they will be going out to prove a point in this match. Leicester have been very decent recently. They haven't been shocking. How you expect them to perform, really. So I do think Spurs aren't going to win this game. I think they want it more because they will be wanting to get back into that top 4. So I'm going to go for a Spurs 2-1 win. Yeah, Spurs 2-1 win. Right, the third game on the Sunday is Watford Man United. And Man United doing very good this season. Watford, I believe, are doing very well as well. I believe they are in the top 10. Yet they are currently 8th, only behind Burnley by 1 point. And they're only about 4 points outside the top 4. So they are doing very good for them this season. So yeah, I think Watford will put up a fucking fight against United. They will not roll over. And as we all know, Man United are probably going to play very defensive. So I can't see this being a high scoring game. I think Watford might nick a goal, but I think Man United will win. Just purely because they have a very good squad and they are obviously a very good team. So I am going to go for a Man United 2-1 win over Watford. West Brom vs Newcastle is the final Tuesday game. And is it a game too many people have bothered about? Really? Newcastle 14th, West Brom 17th. So neither team is particularly high. It is at West Brom. So does that give them... yeah, I'll give them the home crowd, I guess. But Newcastle are just better than West Brom this season. Defensively, they're pretty decent. Attacking-wise, Newcastle have nothing there. They just don't have much to attack with. So I can't see this being a incredible game. West Brom as well aren't the best of teams. They've got some good players, but nothing extravagant. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. I don't think it'll be very interesting. Right, the next game is Arsenal versus Huddersfield. And Arsenal are very confident right now. Arsenal have been doing very well this season. After beating Tottenham, we've been on a very good, confident in the Premier League. We beat Tottenham. We beat Burnley, who are doing very good this season. Yes, we did win in the last minute with 16 seconds left. We did win a penalty to win the match. But we did play very well in that game. Yes, we didn't beat Cologne during the last week, but we did play a very weak team, and you can't judge us off that. But against Burnley, we're very good. We just got very unlucky. Ramsey should have scored a few. he just wasn't on very good form that day. So that is why, well, that's why we didn't do very good in that game. But we did win in the end. So Arsenal are very good, like very high in confidence right now. So that is going to give them the boost over Huddersfield, who are currently 11th in the Premier League table. Very good season for their first year in the Premier League. So I do give the tip to Arsenal here. I'm going to go for an Arsenal 3-0 win. We are just very confident at the moment. Top players are playing well, so I can't see Huddersfield beating us. Next game is Bournemouth vs Burnley, and Burnley have been very good. Played very well against Arsenal. Were unlucky to lose, but Arsenal were the better team throughout the game. Bournemouth, however, they've had a shocking season, haven't they? Bournemouth are not in the relegation zone anymore. They're actually 13th, but you've got to remember it's so close to the bottom. They are only 4 points out of the relegation zone. They have picked up the act a little bit as they have needed to, but not extravagantly. That I can't see them being incredible in this game, unfortunately. I think they will put in a decent enough performance, but the form Burnley are in, the way they're playing, how well they've been good this season, I can't see them beating Burnley. I do see a Burnley 2-0 win here. Burnley is better this season all around, so a Burnley 2-0 win over Bournemouth. Right, the next game is Chelsea vs Swansea, and it's going to be a walk in the park for Chelsea. Swansea have been very poor this season, 19th in the table. Chelsea third, doing very well this season, and I can't see Swansea picking up the win here, unfortunately for them. So I am going to go for a Chelsea win. Chelsea obviously had some very good players who are all playing well together at the moment, so it's hard to predict a loss for them, especially against a team like Swansea who've been struggling recently. So I'm going to go for a Chelsea 2-0 win. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Chelsea 2-0 win over Swansea City. Next game is Everton versus West Ham. Everton currently 15th in the table. West Ham are now in the relegation zone. However, they did show a lot of fight in the last game where they did pick up a draw. They did show a lot of fight. And against Leicester, that's a very good result. Leicester are a very good team. Well, playing well at the moment. And West Ham did very well to get a result against them. Whereas Everton, they just haven't been good this season, have they? They haven't been the Everton everyone expected. So, unfortunately for them, I'm going to predict a draw, which I'm sure West Ham fans will be more than pleased with. I'm not sure if it'll get them out of the relegation zone. I think it'll be close to pushing them out. If they get a draw, they will still be in the relegation zone, but only by goal difference. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Right, moving on to the next game. Man City Southampton, and Man City are going to win 3-1 in my opinion. I just can't see Southampton stopping them. Southampton haven't been they've been the Southampton of every season. 10th place, where you'd expect Southampton to be. I just don't think they'll be good enough to beat Man City. Yes, they've got good players and they do pick up results here and there, but they're not solid enough to consistently beat big teams. And I can't see them beating Man City. Man City are almost unstoppable this season, and I can't see Southampton being the team to stop them if anyone does. So unfortunately I am going to go for a 3-1 Man City win against Southampton, because it is at the Etihad as well, which means there'll be no crowd, so Man City can concentrate. So yeah, I'm going to go for a 3-1 Man City win over Southampton. Right, the final game of the midweek is Stoke versus Liverpool, and it is at the Britannia Stadium, or the Bet365 Stadium, whatever it's called now. And Liverpool need a result. If Liverpool win this and the results go their way, they will win and they will crack into third if all the teams above them lose. So for them, they really will want to be winning this. Stoke, however, 15th, not the greatest. Oh, sorry, I said Everton were 15th earlier. I meant no, Everton 16th. Stoke are 15th, and they're not they're not doing great, are they? You'd expect Stoke to be about 10th or 9th, around that area, but they're not this season. They're not Stoke you expect. They're not that solid defensive team, and they have conceded 26 goals this season. That is not something you expect from Stoke at all. So, unfortunately for them, I'm going to predict a loss, and the form Mo Salah is in at the moment, I can't see them keeping him out. He's going to score at least 2, I see. And I think someone else might pick up a goal. I'm going to go for a Liverpool 3-0 win in this game. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, remember to like, comment your predictions down below, subscribe for more, and remember to turn on that notifications just by pressing the bell. And I will see you in the next video.